Stream Elements says, Scorpwana is now live. Streaming Star Trek Online, Dolls, January 6, 2023.
Mr. J. Mr. J. Always, Mr. J. Always. Okay, where are we at? Let's see, over here. Attack or something. Okay, good. Phaser damage ground. Disruptor damage ground. Physical damage ground. Wow.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
Bubblegum.
And I'm all out of bubblegum.
All out of bubblegum. Ah. Played it too fast.
MC
then.
Wolfcat1 says, hey hey. Goof to goof.
Hey, MC Wolfcat. How are you? Wow. You're up early. Wow. Wow. And how was your New Year's?
MC Wolfcat1 says, tired and stiff thanks. How's you?
Well, the weather keeps going up and down around my area, causing everyone to get the sniffles. So I've kind of got
MC
some of
Wolfcat1 says, New Year's was good and quiet.
that. Oh, a quiet one. I love quiet. Those are always the best.
MC Wolfcat1 says, oh no the sniffles.
The sniffles. Got the sniffles and the drainage. Yeah, it got way down at freezing around our area. Well,
MC
most of the
Wolfcat1
United
says,
States.
we've been getting a lot of rain here.
In Africa. Yeah, we had like a pour down few days in a row the other day. It was like really hard rain and it would not let up. I'd never seen it that bad. It's like it just it was gushing off the roof of the house, and it's not done that before. In our backyard, which this never happens either, because we're at a lake. It was maybe 4 inches deep in water, which is
MC Wolfcat1 says, wow.
about 10 centimeters on the metric scale. Deep. And it's never been like that. Because usually, since we're so close to a large body of water, you know, like that, it just drains.
Says, Wolfcat Scorp, good evening.
Good evening, Sam. And it continued like that for maybe 3 or 4 days in a row. And that was after it went to freezing in the United States.
MC Wolfcat1 says, hi Sam. How's you? Samuraith says, sore and tired at Wolfcat1.
Sore and tired, sore and tired, sore and tired, sore and tired. I see him sore, he tired. I'm tired too. Dang it. After
MC
being off
Wolfcat1
so
says,
many days.
so it's cold would be an understatement, Scorp? MC
Yeah.
Wolfcat1 says, at Samuraith same.
Let's see, the whole United States, well, I guess that wasn't the whole, the majority of us, from where Riz is at, up in Seattle, across to the Michigan where Judas is at, down to where I'm at in the South, it was like 9 degrees, let's see, in my area alone, negative 12 degrees Celsius. And it's never gotten that cold here. But for everyone else, it's like more than like maybe negative 20 degrees Celsius. and it is never gotten like that
Samuraith says,
in a
been a
while.
long work week yet it was minus 35.
For you? Holy shit. Yeah, see, I was just like talking about the area around where I'm at. Damn. So yeah, we had a pretty good hard freeze around these
MC
parts.
Wolfcat1 says, wow that's cold.
Yeah.
Samuraith says, with wind chill and 45 miles per hour winds a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, there was and that was, like I said, maybe over half of the United States was getting that weather. It's like the North Pole just came down. And none of us were ready for it around here. I mean, there were salt trucks out and all that. That's very rare to see in my area. And now we're getting blasted with on and off rain. So
Samuraith says, it's never been that cold, it's been minus 20 before but not that cold.
yeah. But it's warmed up, you know. Like today, I need to have like a converter thing here.
Samuraith says, well one thing's for sure, the bugs are going to be a lot less Scorp.
Right? Yeah, today in my area it was 65 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 18 degrees Celsius. So it was a nice day, pretty much. It was a day, okay, I've been meaning to change the oil in my vehicle, right? For like maybe the past 4 days. But I haven't because it's been too cold outside. It's like, you know, almost freezing. And today, when I went back to work, the weather was perfect. I could have changed it before work, but I woke up late like I usually do. Yeah. It's been crazy. So we ringed in the new year with the hard freeze. Does it get, since you're in South Africa, that's more of a southern region, closer to Antarctica, more so close than the middle of Africa. So does it get, what is the coldest you've ever had it there, MC? And you can say Celsius because I'll just look it up for Fahrenheit because I'm not used to Fahrenheit. But I can kind of get a generalized idea. I know that negative 40 is negative 40 no matter what. And I guess I could say like for like your winter, since it's different than ours in North America, or well in the northern hemisphere. What is just overall throughout your time there? How cold has it gotten? Where you're at? Yeah. People are still getting freaked out by Elon Musk's satellites going around. I saw somebody on my friend's list thing on Facebook when I was just checking it the other day, and they said I'm not an alarmist or anything, but I just saw some weird stuff up in the sky at night, and I was wondering if anybody else saw anything. Someone says, "Well, what was it?" The dude was like, "Well, it looked like a bunch of these white things following each other and stuff, and in a pattern, you know, like just going straight somewhere." And someone said, "Oh, that's Starlink. It's Elon Musk Internet," you know, which it could have been. Ah, dang it. Let's see. We got one there. 1, 2, 3, 4,
For fuck's sake.
5. Huh. It's insane.
Samuraith says, honestly I'm glad Scorp I know they have a use but I don't like ants in my house.
Well, it all depends really on what kind of ants, in my opinion. Because, some ants, are food ants, mostly. Sugar. And if they find a place...
Samuraith says, black ones them little ones.
Little black ones. Yeah, those are kind of harmless. They're just looking for sugar. And if they find, say, it necessarily doesn't have to be a certain place of your house. It could be like some area that has a sweet place and they find a shortcut through your house to get to it. They'll do it. They can also, like if they get on food, it's perfectly okay to eat the food that they crawl on. Because they don't leave any kind of, like, bacteria behind or anything like that. Like, you could eat after an ant. How's that? If an ant has something to eat, you can eat directly after them and not have any kind of bad side effects from anything. I tested that out, actually.
Samuraith says, okay, that's weird.
Yeah, because they're cleaners. They're nature's little janitors.
MC Wolfcat 1 says, well here in my area the coldest it's ever gotten, around my parents' farm, was about -10 degrees C. The town I'm living in currently is warmer and has only ever reached 0 degrees, maybe -1.
That's not too bad. But you've never seen snow. That is something else. So just pretty much some long pants and stuff then. Yeah, I tested it one time. There was some chocolate cake that my mom had bought at a grocery store once, and we accidentally left the top off of it, and ants got in there and started eating on a little bit of it, and they left out of it. They're like, nah, this ain't for us. We had a little bit. So they took a good little chunk out of it, but they didn't eat a whole lot of it. I guess they were going to come back for more. And I was like, man, I wonder if I could eat that. So I looked it up online, and it said food is completely safe to eat after, and like black ants or whatever have been on it because they're one of the most cleanest insects you can ever have. And they do. If you've ever watched them, they clean themselves. They will wash their, not hands, but and they'll clean their antennae and everything.
MC Wolfcat 1 says, the more south you go the colder it gets, but the coldest area in winter is the Drakensberg with its snow. Samuraith says, I didn't know they were that clean.
Yeah. So I ate a piece of cake that they had crawled all over and taken a big bite out of, and I had nothing happen to me. So every once in a while, if say I eat in my room, I'm eating a pizza right now, or part of one. I'm not gonna eat the whole thing, but it's one of those little tiny Jack's pizzas. And sometimes, like if my stepdad is bad about, he puts sugar in his coffee, but he gets sugar all over the counter. So the ants outside find the way in. They come in my room and they found like maybe a cookie that I hadn't eaten, and they continue to go through this thing. They never attack. They don't bite or anything. They would crawl in my hand, crawl on my keyboard, crawl around it, have a line to where they're coming back, and because they communicate, they make a trail. That's what ants do.
MC Wolfcat 1 says, Yeah, black ants have never made me sick, and I once ate a few just to see what they tasted like as a kid. They are actually quite spice, lol. Not like pepper spicy, but like fizz soda spicy.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, see, there's nothing wrong with you, is it? You're one of those weird children
Samu
too.
Wraith says, LOL wolf cat.
Yeah, you were one of those weird children, as like myself. Then. Yeah, they probably like, man, because all they are is sugar. You know, they store protein sugar. They haul that stuff. They are so strong. You know, they lift like, what is it, 10 to 20 times their own weight.
Elmo, want to ask you a question. Would you like to drop acid with Elmo?
Not right now, Elmo. Those little guys, though, they clean. You know, like if you're not going to use it, they'll use it for sure. They certain ants have colonies
MC
that
Wolfcat 1
the
says,
tree trimmers.
I grew up on farm with lots of muddy puddles, plants, and animals.
Oh yeah, see, yeah, you're a wildling then. That explains a lot of where the wild things are. Probably ate dirt as a kid too, didn't you? But yeah, you know, like
MC
certain
Wolfcat 1
ones,
says, ha ha ha.
certain ants or colonies of ants, they'll have specific roles that each type do. They have like their sort of tree trimmers that will find little plants
MC
and stuff to
Wolfcat
chop
1
down.
says, yeah, ate lots of mud.
Let's see, there you go. That's what we're missing out of our diet these days. We'd be so much more healthier if we ate more mud. Put that nutrient back in our body. Notice it's actually true. But you know, there's the ones who are like the soldiers that protect the hills, the ant
MC
hills
Wolfcat
colony.
1 says, yeah, I agree.
And then
MC
there's
Wolfcat 1 says, P.
the gatherers. If you ever watch some ants or whatever, you'll see the gatherers, which are being protected by the rest of them. Like the soldier ants will be on the outside.
MC Wolfcat 1 says, lots of minerals in dirt.
I mean,
Samu Wraith says, dietary tips from Wolfcat beaming _ face _
more
with
mud.
_ smiling _ eyes.
eat more mud. The mud pits of
MC
Antarctica.
Wolfcat
Or
1
whatever.
says, at Samu Wraith, Peem Wolf 2 goof.
But they'll protect the worker ants, you know, some of the warrior ants, and a lot of the like past civilizations and stuff modeled themselves after how ants were. You know, if an ant is suspected of being sick or whatever, they'll task like 2 ants to carry it away from the colony and kill it. And they themselves will sacrifice so that they do not bring back the sickness to the colony. And they take their orders from the queen, of course, pheromones and all that. They leave behind, like if one of ant finds food or sugar or whatever it's looking for, it will leave behind a certain odor that it puts out in one of its glands, like a little rectal gland. To where the other ants can find it, and they'll make a trail, and they'll follow the smell of that odor continuously until they find what they're looking for. Which is why a lot of ants can get in that death march circle thing and die. Ants are fascinating. And I always excuse myself if I'm in the way of one of them or if they need assistance. Bugs in general, I have a soft spot for some reason. Like there was a honeybee at work the other day. It had come in and couldn't figure out how to get outside, you know, because of the way the door system is and all that. But it was flying around, landing in my coworker's hair, on her back, on her arm, and you know, she didn't want to like swat it away, and I said, "No, don't swat it. I mean, it's just curious right now. That's all it's doing is looking around, scouting." And then this other guy was like, "Hey man, there's a honeybee next to you. You better be careful." I said, "Oh, it'll be okay. He's not gonna bother me or anything. As long as you don't bother them, they don't bother you. You know."
MC Wolfcat1 says, yes they are. I have been watching the ants in my garden for years lol. If you watch long enough you can recognize certain individuals.
Yeah.
Samu Wraith says, at Wolfcat1 winking _ face _ with _ tongue. Streamlabs says, OXNYX053 is now lurking deep.
Get over
Greater Mantis has
here!
resubscribed, Tier 1, for 5 months. Judas hello. Samu Wraith says, Ox you do that lurking.
Mantis, thank you for the resubscription. I don't know why you do that. That makes me feel sad. And I suck. And I don't know why that didn't work. Why didn't that work? Oh, because of the subscription thing.
Hello.
That's what happened. In the middle of the subscription thing. I guess it doesn't work.
MC Wolfcat1 says, at Graded Mantis. 2020 glitchy, love, hi. Samu Wraith says, Mantis hi.
Hi. How are you, Mantis? How is y'all up there? I'm from the south, so I can say y'all. You all. How y'all doing? But yeah, insects are just fascinating to me. I know we always think of them as like nasty or whatever, but
OXNYX053 says,
Sir,
yes,
do you know anything
doing a
about
tutorial
this?
on another
man,
streamer,
I tell you what, doing
not
one of
with,
them snipe hunts last
on
night,
that
man, with them
streamer.
stick in the bag and them whack, man. We'd go woo-loo, talking about that big mistake, y'all, just right there in that cooler.
Well, if you do see anything, you can contact the ranger station.
you're doing a tutorial on another streamer, not with, but on that streamer?
MC Wolfcat1 says,
Hmm.
alrighty at Oxnix053 also hi. Graded Mantis says, hello, good,
Hello.
had a slow day at work.
Those can be fun though, can't they? Well, the time probably goes by slow. Work can be work, yo. Oh, dude, he's got... I need to, like, put those in the bank. Bow, bow, down, 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 down. I don't even know what kind of work you do. I'm so sorry.
Graded Mantis says, yeah, felt like I was there forever.
It's one of those slow days where you, like, look at the time. You do a little bit of something. You look at the time again. Do something, then look at the time again.
Graded Mantis says, I sling pizzas.
You sling pizzas? Sweet! Like, do you make the dough, or does it come in, like, frozen or something? And you, like, stretch it out and all that kind of cool stuff? Put the toppings on it. Can you like, fling it in the air and catch it and do all that kind of fancy stuff? Feel the beat of the rhythm of the night.
Graded Mantis says, dough and sauce is made in-house. Yes, I fling it ha.
Nice. Should make a TikTok video of that.
MC Wolfcat1 says, slingshot pizza. I gotta try that, P. Samu Wraith says, me Mantis was stupid busy, I had a department to do all alone and the guy who alternates with me on some days was on vacation, so I had to do it all week, so I'm just exhausted. Samu Wraith says, slingshot pizza heck yeah. Judas D. Cott says, best pizza in town.
I'm eating a pizza right now, actually. Jack's Pizza. That nasty shit you get at Dollar General. It's the cheapest nasty shit.
MC Wolfcat1 says, hi at Judas D. Cott blood trail glitch lit. Samu Wraith says, I want my pizza extra pepperoni.
Ooh, pepperoni's awesome. It's not a pizza if it doesn't have pepperoni, right? A traditional
Judas D. Cott
pizza.
says,
We
"Feel
be
Wolfcat."
quiet. We're hunting wabbits.
Samu Wraith says, how's you Judas?
Oh crap!
Look at that happy banana down there. I hope he gets fucked up. I hope he gets peeled.
That happy banana.
Graded Mantis says, place has been in town for over 50 years. The pepperonis curl up into little delicious greasy cups.
Ooh, that is so awesome.
Judas D. Cott says, doing good. You Sam?
Dude, that is awesome. I love it when they get crispy and stuff. You take a bite out of it. Oh my god. Mine aren't like that.
Sam
I mean,
Wraith says, Mantis, I want one of those smiling underscore face underscore with
Yes.
underscore heart eyes smiling underscore face underscore with underscore heart eyes smiling underscore face underscore with underscore heart eyes smiling underscore face underscore with underscore heart eyes.
ooh, I love it when they get crispy and they hold that grease in there. I have not had a pizza like that in a while.
MC Wolfcat1 says, underscore.
Underscore.
MC Wolfcat1 says, the only way to score.
The Yeah.
Graded Mantis says, good pizza but expensive.
Ooh. Is it do you have partial pizza or like slices that are
Sam Wraith
individual,
says,
or do you
at
like whole
Wolfcat1
pizza?
except if it's overscore. Sam
Overscore.
Wraith says, smiling underscore face underscore with underscore sunglasses. OXNYX053 says, howdy. Mango rum and vodka shooters and mixed drinks.
$5.
Graded Mantis says, XL Supreme is like $30, only sell slices when we do the buffet.
Oh wow, $30 for
Judas D.
extra
Cott
large
says,
supreme.
cheers Ox.
It must
MC
be good.
Wolfcat1 says, LOL Sam.
Hmm. So y'all make like real pizzas then? Not none of this Domino's Pizza Hut shit.
OXNYX053 says, so Bakari mango rum is a bit rough.
Fire!
Streamlabs says, out of all the streamers channels I sit in, this has got to be the most boring of them all.
Yankee Doodle
MC
Dandy.
Wolfcat1 says, the sunburn on my neck is a bit rough too.
Ooh, got you a sunburn. Gotta wear those bigger hats. Or bundle up. You know, I
Graded
always
Mantis
thought that
says,
big hats were goofy.
sunscreen.
Wear sunscreen. There you go. Or that. Yeah. that's
Sam
probably a
Wraith
better
says,
idea.
at Wolfcat1 needs someone to apply that suntan lotion.
Unless you're allergic to stuff, because I know that you have allergies and things can affect your skin. So, but a nice big hat, straw hat, back like out in the
Graded
countryside.
Mantis says, Covice.
Yeah, I never could figure out the reason for big hats a long time ago. I was thinking those things just look so crazy and goofy on people, but I understand. It keeps the sun off the back of your neck and head. Like, ooh, so that's the reason for it.
Remember when Christopher Lloyd was a Klingon? Oh my god!
Now, dude, when you were doing that, was the oh my god because of the Christopher Lloyd thing, or was it something you saw on the screen? Because it sounds like it's the Christopher Lloyd one. Oh my god. Swear, man. You'd be good at like a cartoon character.
Oh god damn it! Well, that didn't work out very well.
Judas D. Cott says, the fish ate me LOL.
The fish ate you?
Graded Mantis says, that's what she said.
Dude, though. If there was a way to like turn you into a cartoon with some of the clips you play in game or whatever, like replace the first person that you are in the shooter game with yourself as a cartoon, and you're running around shooting stuff, that would be hilarious.
Samu Wraith says, I want to see a Judas cartoon character.
Yes. It'd be like a Telltale game cartoon or either an actual cartoon. But like Judas playing Apex and like him running around and stuff as his character. Or Fall Guys. Judas running around with the other Fall Guys. And all the stuff that it's funny, you know. The rated R cartoons. Twisted Tunes, yo. So that would be funny as hell.
MC Wolfcat1 says, at Graded Mantis I forgot to grab a bottle, had to do emergency stuff removal from my parents' farm due to break-ins happening and yet, now Hubs has to nurse me back to health from sunburn.
Yeah. Ouch.
I'm so tried and stiff cause there were lots of heavy stuff that needed loading too. Where's a tired emote when you need one? Sigh.
Is there not one in Twitch?
Nice to meet you, lad. They called me Fuck Ass.
How you doing, fuck ass? I'm Romeo.
Hey Riz, what's up? How goes it up yonder? Up yonder.
MC Wolfcat1 says,
There isn't
no.
one. There's not a tired one. That's interesting. That makes me think. That makes me wonder.
Romeo India Zulu says, just got done with dinner. How it be like brudda?
Would be like
Samu
a
Red
crazy,
says,
brother.
at Wolfcat1 need a extra set of hands sounds like. Graded Mantis says, at Wolfcat1 that sounds rough. Hope it gets better fast.
Like Gomez Adams would say.
Purple.
Wouldn't that be interesting?
MC Wolfcat1 says, brother.
Brother.
Bitch, let me just fucking hit you!
Let's go. God damn.
Lurk up every morning just to keep a job. Oh, shot in the back. Bastard.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to fucking throw that right there.
Ah! Did you say duck or did you just go, ah? Didn't mean to throw that.
That's some bullshit.
It's like, oh shit, I didn't mean to throw that. Whoops. That slipped out of my hand. I'm sorry.
Whoa, that nade, babe, your fucking shit just got me stuck.
Bitch, just let me fucking hit. Let's go. God damn.
Samu Wraith says, threw a maid stuck Judas LOL.
I just imagine, right? Here I go back in my cartoon mode, right? Okay. Alright. Manus and Judas are both there.
Oh shit, what the hell?
And then they're fighting and stuff, and
Romeo India
he's
Zulu
there
says,
shooting.
LOL I wish I knew the sound cut out I woulda tried again.
Well, you could try again. You could do that, man. Just fill it in, you know. Record it again, and I'll take the best sample and put it in the middle of that and splice it or something. But you
Graded Mantis says, at Judas Decod and I are laughing so hard.
Cool. My job here is done, even though I did nothing. But I could just imagine, okay, the scene of that. Judas is over there shooting and shooting. Manus is behind him over here, and she's shooting. Then all of a sudden she gets the grenade, but it slips. Whoops, slipped the grenade. Oh, no, duck. I have just way too much in my head these days.
Tickle my pickle!
Tickle my pickle. Tickle My Pickle, sent in by the Dramley family from Michigan.
Samu Wraith says, tickling pickles Judas.
It's like an entry into America's Funniest Home Videos. Tickle My Pickle.
Romeo India Zulu says, like in the army now, drop the pin and throw the grenade. Drops grenade and throws the pin.
Yes. Thank God.
What you want? And I got it. Oh, what you need?
Cat 1 says,
gunboat!
at Sammy Wraith we did have 4 extra dudes there to help, but there was so much to do, sort and then load. The sorting took most of the time, but we didn't have enough time. We wanted to finish in one day but we couldn't and we had to go back. My brother only left the farm after 9 p.m. last night and estimated he would be back on the farm where he lives after midnight. Streamlabs says, at Scorpwana can we call it quits early? I have another channel I'm supposed to be in soon. Samu Wraith says, Judas has got it at Graded Mantis LOL. Samu Wraith says, at Ngulfcat 1 yikes sounds super busy.
I hate being too busy and not enough time for it.
Oh, suck it! Yeah, you little shit.
MC Wolfcat 1 says, at Graded
Well,
Mantis
congratulations,
I hope
Snamnuts!
so too cuz it hurts LOL. Haven't had sunburn since I was a kid.
Ouch.
I forgot how much it hurts. Romeo India Zulu says, I couldn't farm. I be like, I'll do that tomorrow and never do it.
Professional procrastinator. Put it off to the next day, the next day, the next day. Tuesday. We'll get this tomorrow. That just reminds. Okay, yeah. I don't know if I've said it before, but when I was working at the other store, there was an associate that had
MC
a note.
Wolfcat 1 says, LOL Riz.
She had a note on something that said, "We'll get tomorrow," and we kept wondering what day tomorrow was. Because it was always there, like for 2 months.
Way to go, a-hole!
Romeo India Zulu says, I'd have the skinniest cows you ever seen. Samu Wraith says, LOL.
He'd have some mad cows. They'd been started eating each other and shit. Mad cow disease. Seattle. Around Seattle, Washington. We don't know what happened. These cows just started going crazy and eating themselves. Looks like someone wasn't feeding them. That's crazy, man. It's funny as hell, though.
Samu Wraith says, Gulfcat, I'm awful at procrastination. Cows be like, what the hell, where's our food?
It's insane, right?
Cow be like, you gonna feed us today or what? Feed you what, man? I don't have anything. Oh, did I do that? No, I did not. Do. It's insane. Let's see. Who's next? O'Neill.
I have had enough of you! No! No one? Alright.
Samu Wraith says, and Shadasti caught my favorite.
No one? It's like his crew's just abandoned him again. Did you know William Shatner put everything he had into that? The professional overactor. Con. Well, that movie Megan was supposed to have come out today.
MC Wolfcat1 says, alrighty I'm a lurk for a bit. 07.
07.
Streamlabs says, MC Wolfcat1 is now lurking B.
Next time, Captain. I promise I'll get you next time.
Remember when Christopher Lloyd was a Klingon? Oh my god!
Someone should totally like take a Christopher Lloyd scene from Back to the Future and overlay like his Klingon dialogue on it.
LMBO.
Or put it in Star Trek, like Christopher Lloyd's Klingon does his like speech or whatever he's doing, but as soon as it like goes to Kirk or whatever in front of him, you hear "Great Scott!" Oh gosh, merges characters together. I never watched
Sam Wraith
Taxi much.
says, "Let Riz do Great Scott."
Great Scott.
Samu Wraith says, or Judas.
Oh, this is heavy. I liked it in Back
Romeo
to the Future.
India Zulu says, "Great Akati beam me up."
Great Scotty, beam me up.
Romeo India Zulu says, or Scotty.
Which, yes, whichever they are. I mean, Scotty's probably copyrighted, so yes, Akati. Mr. Scott, beam me aboard, mister. Gentlemen, beam me aboard. Scott's trying all he can in there, trying to hook up all them wires and push everything here.
Give her all she's got, Captain. If I push it any harder, the whole thing will blow.
That's right, Scotty. You better watch out.
Romeo India Zulu says, "Beam me abroad."
Beam me abroad. Beam me up, mister.
Samu Wraith says, "Judas has given it all he's got. He might blow Mantis."
Ooh. What?
Samu Wraith says, "At graded Mantis."
Oh God.
Romeo India Zulu says, "Brown chicken, brown cow."
Brown chicken, brown cow. Brown chicken, what?
What? What? What? Computer? Computer?
Oh my God. Hello, computer.
Hello, computer.
Just use the keyboard.
Keyboard. Just use the keyboard.
Keyboard. How quaint.
Just Call Makor says, Judas Decott says, "What? What? What?"
Emphasis on the H. What?
I mean, whatever works.
What?
Ah, shit.
What the fuck?
Brother.
Oh man.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
I so wanna. Oh look, hey, there's Vishani. It's that time of the month.
No, Kitty, this is not Pud Pad. No, Kitty, you bad kid. No, Kitty's not Pud Pad. Mom, Kitty's being a dildo.
Man. You go right ahead, whoever you are. Vashani.
Samu Wraith says, "No Judas Mantis pot pie."
Again, if no one knows, Vishanti or Vishani is a player that I see once a month for about 24 hours will be at Dyson gathering marks with that one character over and over again. I don't know if they're a bot.
I don't know what we're yelling about!
Loud noises. Rick.
Just Call McCower says, Castor of Florida. Jeffries.
Castor of Florida? Jeffries? Freeze, Jeff, freeze!
I've given her all she's got, Captain. If I push it any harder,
Romeo
the whole
India
thing will
Zulu
blow.
says, you see them for 24 hours but only put in 4 hours of play? Samu Wraith says,
Yes.
Judas may blow.
How I determined that was a day that I was off, or whatever, I had streamed and played, right?
Just Call
And,
McCower says, I am watching the Republicans troll their own party for the 15th time.
And I had seen them completely playing the whole time that I was playing. And then I went to bed. I woke up at like maybe 1 p.m.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Woke up at
Say that!
I woke up at 1 p.m. one day, and they were still running around Dyson. And so then, after I played for a few hours, I stopped. Then I started streaming again to play at Dyson myself, and there they still were. So I don't know if they jumped on and off, but the 3 times within the 24 hours that I was at Dyson, they were there each time I was a different character. So, yeah, it's probably not accurate. I just know that they're here as one character a hell of a long time. Yeah.
Judas D. Cott says,
I'm
alright,
imposter
weirdos.
is not to be
I'm
injured.
gonna go and take some games now. Take care all. 07 Judas 2 Judas 2
I can catch! I'm Captain Jack!
Alrighty, Judas.
Romeo India Zulu says, later dude.
Forget
Samu
it!
Wraith
I'm
says,
out of here, you
he
bunch
slaps
of
Christopher
weirdos.
Lloyd. Graded Mantis says, and I have to get to bed. Good night, Aldnabrimsisi.
Good night, Manus.
Samu Wraith says, later Judas.
Judas, you have a good one out there, man. Who knows? I might bump in eventually. Well, damn it, I got to go to work early tomorrow. Fuck. Who knows? Maybe. You never know with me. I'm insane.
Samu Wraith says, pleasant dreams, Mantis.
Pleasant dreams. You kill them till they die.
Remember
Judas.
when Christopher Lloyd was a Klingon? Oh my god!
Streamlabs says, hate what you see?
Yeah.
Please consider unfollowing and not renewing a subscription.
Please.
Romeo India Zulu says, call in.
Call them and say, no.
Samu Wraith says, we do need a great Scott from Judas.
Great Scott. Great.
I have had enough of you!
I got some more ornaments.
Samu
How the
Wraith
hell did I do
says,
that?
tell M you've had enough at Judas Decot.
I have had enough of you. Huh. I have some more ornaments again. I cleaned everybody out yesterday, I thought. What the hell? Must have skipped O'Neill.
Romeo India Zulu says, yet I won't be able to make it today. These dilithium crystals and Dyson marks won't farm themselves.
That's right.
Samu Wraith says, full-time streamer. Streamlabs says, at Scorpwana are you about to be done?
No Streamlabs.
Samu
Damn,
Wraith
that's
says,
a bit early, buddy.
at Romeo India Zulu exactly.
This virtual currency that's inside this game I'm playing can't farm itself, damn it.
I have had enough of you! No! No? No? No one? Alright.
Samu Wraith says, this is Judas tomorrow at Judas Decot. Just Call McCower says, you should end stream right now for the lulz. Romeo India Zulu says, dude I put in about 10 hours today. My eyes hurt but I can't sleep. So back to the grind I go.
Oh wow. When a man wants his dilithium, he goes to all the lengths he can to get it. Kudos to that. Kudos.
Samu Wraith says, wow Riz.
Dedicated. Well, it's either that or paid for Zen, you know. And I totally would take advantage of that. The
Romeo
Xbox
India Zulu
market.
says, it's bonus marks weekend. I'd be a fool to skip it.
Oh hell yeah! Isn't that like for all consoles, right? Except for me, I'm on console, which I think sucks. We get nothing.
Romeo India Zulu says, all both of them yes.
All both of them.
Fucking OXNYX053 says, go Insomnia.
Both of all of both of them. Ox, what's up? So you're helping a streamer, or you're tutorialing a streamer, or where? Or yeah.
Next time, Gadget. I promise I'll get you next time.
Go, Gadget, go. Get the fuck over here.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
That's right. Dang it. Bill O'Reilly said so. That's right.
Streamlabs says, if done soon, I can go moderate a streamer that matters.
Yeah. That's right. I don't matters. Core, what have you been doing today? Same thing we do every day, Pinky. Try and take over the world.
Romeo India Zulu says, at Streamlabs go bother Judas.
He doesn't have Streamlabs set up, does he? Of course, I have mine set up to do that on purpose. It just shouldn't go
Romeo
off that
India
often.
Zulu says, nope.
Yeah. I don't know why the one I have goes off. I haven't set
Romeo
for a
India
timer.
Zulu says, hard to do on mobile.
Well, once you go to the website and log in and stuff with your Twitch or something like that, it's pretty straightforward. I mean, anytime you go live streaming, the bot auto joins the channel anyway and sits there and does whatever. Stream Elements the same way. It's kind of like Nightbot. You know, it does the same thing. It just sits there. It's like it's listening for your channel. Huh. Totally doable, though. Brrrr.
Romeo India Zulu says, oh for real? How it works, apparently.
No. Well, you've never needed to use it or anything like that. I mean, so, you know, unless you've played with it, you wouldn't know. So it's okay. I mean, unless that was sarcasm, I'm sorry. I'm bad about that. Oh, look, it's spinning! Yay, it landed.
Romeo India Zulu says, it wasn't.
I'm sorry.
Romeo India Zulu says, I really am clueless.
Yeah, you remember your Twitch login or whatever, and you can log in underneath your Twitch name into Streamlabs. Go to the dashboard there, and just set it up for like the bot stuff or whatever, like automatically advertise your channel stuff or whatever like that, and put it on timers to where it says things like I've done, but it's not supposed to go off as often as it does for some reason. I don't. Hook it up to where when someone follows, it animates that sort of stuff. So it's kind of automatic. I mean, you don't have to go in there every time you start a stream and set it up. Which is pretty awesome. I mean, you can go to
Romeo India
Streamlabs.
Zulu says,
Autobots, roll out.
Stream Elements. MC Wolfcat said you can make sounds. You can upload sounds to that and use it.
One shall stand, one shall fall.
And that's the same way, just same login type thing. Create an account or log in with your Twitch account. And you can start up the games, because I think it has like some games and stuff that you can have it play. I know there's like an 8-ball game or something for Stream Elements. There's all sorts of shit. I don't have any of it turned on.
Romeo India Zulu says, I want to get a tablet and try to do some fancy things. Does OBS work on tablets?
I don't know. I've never looked it up to see, actually. Oh, bullshit. Now I'm curious and I want to know. It'd be like an OBS app for tablets and or...
Oh, that is bull.
Well, people are able to stream from their phone to Twitch. I know that they do that, so there's some sort of thing in there to do it. Like, you know, phone games that people actually play. Yeah. Or at least I think they do, at least.
Romeo India Zulu says, it's easier to get a cheap tablet than a cheap laptop.
For real, yeah. I was thinking about getting my mom another tablet for this past Christmas, but those things they are up there, you know. I think the one that I have for her that she's using now is a 10-inch one.
Samurai says, yeah, tablets are fairly cheap vs laptop.
You can always get the $150
really
one that
grinds my
Boris
gears.
has. Heck, Boris bought him up one of them $150 ones. No, wait, it was like maybe.
You see that?
Yeah. Oh!
You see that? What is that? A fist. Hey, the fist. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna look it up because now I'm curious. OBS app for tablet. Droid Cam OBS apps on Google Play. Turns your phone into a camera source. Get high quality audio, video, phone directly to OBS Studio. Okay, for a computer though. It's for your phone. Turns it into a camera, so if you don't have one. Okay, so there's that. OBS Studio Alternatives Android Tablet Alternative 2.
I'm a victim of circumstance.
OBS live stream from mobile or tablet devices free. OBS Studio for Android. Download OBS Studio. Well, that's just a question. Maybe? I wish I did have a, well, I sort of do, but sort of don't at the same time have a smartphone. Oh, shit. The Rex battles.
All three
Damn it.
silos are under Allied control.
I wasn't paying
Excellent
attention.
work.
I'm a dumbass. Oh well, I don't care.
The Bob Fortress has engaged transporters. Troops inbound.
That was rather quick too, by the way. Now you got me curious as to like making something like that happen. There I go again. I thought I collected all of the ornaments and stuff. I keep getting a few of them here and there. odd because I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Engineering? Yep. Cool. Okay. Gravy. Gravy. Gravy.
Samuraith says, if you destroy a tribble out of your inventory they should scream and civilian and so on characters in your inventory should yell when you throw them out a airlock.
I just wish that they would like show up on the ground. That would be funny. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel that happiness is the truth. I just decided to randomly do this for some reason. Blockade or suspected black.
Samuraith says, let out a con yell when they go flying LOL.
Can or something. Can. Someone that cons someone else. They're a con. I reckon. Try to get some of these Ferengi dilithium things going.
Romeo India Zulu says, I impressed someone in a TIFO today with my D7 build. They messaged me what I was using and said I was doing awesome. Felt good LOL.
Nice, man. And you inspired somebody about your ship? What am I trying to shoot at here? Oh, what am I shooting at? Oh, okay. It's that glitch where you... Okay. Oh, alright. Well, that's pretty cool. See? You're a master at this game. If you impress someone with the way you were playing, that means
Romeo
that
India
you're
Zulu
awesome.
says, it was on normal but I was one-shotting the cubes.
That's still impressive. I can't even do that myself. You were like, move, let a man through. Pew, 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 bitch. It's because you know what you're doing, man. You know the ins and the outs and the hows and the whys and stuff. The why, the who, what, and the where, and the how. So I'm grabbing my hair and I'm tearing it out. They're driving me crazy. I can't take it. I'm wasting the place and the sand and I sit and I can't every time I get. Can't take a shiz in the bathroom without someone standing by in and by in and by in. No, I won't sign your autograph. You can call me an asshole. I'm glad because I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, what to say I am. Hi ho, off to here we go. Come on, Timmy. Come on, Timmy. Good boy. Let's do some physical damage. Hadouken! I'm obviously pressing the wrong button, Charlie Brown. Yeah, I've done barely anything at all.
Hadouken!
Hadouken! Show Ryu Ayayuken. Tatsumaki Senpuruki. Or something. Tatsumaki's pig kick. Huh. Oh shit. I was just curious, I swear. Oh damn it. This is what happens when you get curious. You get stuck. Everybody come down here too. There you go. Yeah, good idea. Okay, there we go.
This is what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass.
That stranger might fuck you back. The more you know.
But you don't have to take my word for it.
Don't take his word for that, stranger.
Samuraith says, haha.
Reading Rainbow. Raping anal.
Everyone knows his butt.
That's me.
Everyone knows his butt hurts. Rah rah ooh la la. And Riz, the D7, is that the legendary or which one do you have again?
It's fucking distracting.
Oh, good. Or the Kelvin one? Think for 1 second. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Give me a fucking answer.
Answer. You have any idea about? Hey. You feel better now, do you? Mr. Head Squirts.
Romeo India Zulu says, D7 Miracle Worker Flight Deck Carrier from the event campaign list.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. That one. So the promo-y one. That is like only one character can have thing, right? I keep forgetting that damn ship for you. I'm so sorry. I suck as a person.
Romeo India Zulu says, yes.
Yes. Yes. There's like no way to have that without it being the promo-y ship. Hmm? Bit! Boy, I hit boy!
Oh, yeah!
Need a little excitement? Scream into a microphone. But you know those wrestlers always went home hoarse every night.
Romeo India Zulu says, did you just ask if you can get a promo ship without a promo?
Well, let me tell you something, brother!
No, I mean, other than, what is the closest D7 like that that's not the promo ship? Like the one from, is it just the Kelvin-y one or whatever?
Romeo India Zulu says, there's many D7.
Well, let me tell you something, brother. You don't know me, brother, but I know you.
Need a little excitement? Step into a Slim Jim!
Oh, yeah. The Macho Man. Brother. Don't know me, brother. Like, Miracle Worker
I've been
D7.
calling y'all people better than a month now. Grab back y'all every time
Does
a
it
dang old dog cross these start yapping his jaws.
other than
24
being
hours a
promo
day, and nobody answered. You
a
call-
version of it.
How you supposed to come out to do anything about that dog?
No,
You're just
dang
gonna get
old
a dang old
dog.
computer ain't gonna come over here and shut that dang old dog up.
Yeah, man. Tell you what, you dang old Boomhauer, man. You kill my old. An old daggum day like that cleaning butt down on pee.
What the fuck?
WTF. WTF. W. WWF.
Alright, I'm gonna come up there and punch you. Suck it! Charuta! You will die! Bow down to me! Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Well.
Samurai
punching
says,
was a
LOL
bad
Kurute
idea. One of you help
AAAAAA.
Charuta wins. Such a cool, dominant name. Charuta.
Get shit on!
Screams, they killed Kenny. Must be the money. Screams.
Samuraith says, can you imagine Judas screaming they killed Kenny?
They killed Kenny. You bastards! A random death.
Remember when Christopher Lloyd was a Klingon? Oh my God!
Great Scott, Marty. Great Scott! Oh, this is heavy. Marty. Hello there, Marty. Yeah.
Oh shit, what the hell?
Marty. Holy shit. What in the hell?
Romeo India Zulu says, D7 Temporal, D7 MWFD, Kelvin D7 Destroyer, Legendary Intel.
So, okay, if it's the promo one, is the Miracle Worker D7 is a temporal
Samurai
close
says,
to that.
Riz Avengers his brother.
Brother. Yeah, I'm avenge my
You're
brother.
shitting on it!
No, you are. For a random, that was a pretty good choice. Nice. I'm gonna attack this thing with my physical blades of glory here.
Brother, 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 brother.
Brother. Brother, man, now get down, brother. These weapons suck.
It's insane, right?
Because it's useless now, isn't it?
Da-da-da-da-da.
Am I gonna walk around and rip your fucking lights down?
Why are you gonna walk right through? Da-da-da-da-da.
It's fucking distracting.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Think for one. Shut the fuck up. Think for 1 second.
And how was it?
Because it's useless now, isn't it? McGee, you got anything you want to say about this? I didn't see it happen.
I want you off the fucking set, you prick.
No, don't just be sorry.
I was looking at the light.
He was just looking at the light. Aww. All the sounds.
Fortnite!
All the sounds. Could you imagine if I had all of them play at once?
Samu Wraith says, at Romeo and Azula face _ with _ tears _ of _ joy face _ with _ tears _ of _ joy.
Happy, happy, joy, joy, joy.
Romeo and Azulu says, there's 3D7
Fuck you,
event
Baltimore!
campaign
If you're
list.
dumb enough to buy a new
They can
car
be
this
had from
weekend,
losing
you're a big
keys
enough
and
smut
getting
to come to
lucky.
Big Bill Hell's Cars. Bad deals. Cars that break down. Thieves. If you think you're gonna find a bargain at Big Bill, you can kiss my ass. It's our belief that
Romeo
you're
and
such a
Azulu
stupid
says,
motherfucker. You'll
"Oh,
fall for this
goddamn."
bullshit. Guaranteed. If you find a better deal, shove it up your ugly ass. You heard us right. Shove it up your ugly ass. Bring your tray. Bring your title. Bring your wife. We'll fuck her. That's right. We'll fuck your wife. Because at Big Bill Hell, you're fucked 6 ways from Sunday. Take a hike to Big Bill Hell, home of challenge pissing. That's right. Challenge pissing. How does it work? If you can piss 6 feet in the air straight up and not get wet, you get no down payment. Don't wait. Don't delay. Don't fuck with us or we'll rip your nuts off. Only at Big Bill Hell. The only dealer that tells you to fuck off. Hurry up, asshole. This event ends the minute after you write us a check. And it better not bounce or you're a dead motherfucker. Go to hell. Big Bill Hell's Cars. Baltimore's filthiest and exclusive home of the meanest sons of bitches in the state of Maryland. Guaranteed.
Disrupt or damage.
Samu Wraith says, Shat subs for Big Bill. Romeo and Azulu says, Ida been buggy lately and it hiccuped as I thioghide I was selecting what I needed.
Oh god. I mean you're gonna have to like redo what you were just doing. To go back.
You keep getting me killed.
Samu Wraith says, that sucks Riz.
You keep getting me killed.
Romeo and Azulu says, Dems de breaks.
Yeah, sucks though.
Oh, not again.
Not again.
You know, that really grinds my gears. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hold on just a minute. Okay.
Samu Wraith says, grinds RIZS gears.
We're both too old for this.
Streamlabs says, AFK.
All right, now you're overacting.
Overacting. Just for Shat to tell someone else they're overacting. You know something's going on.
Samu Wraith says, Shat to say that's quite the words to say I agree.
Right. Shatner goes up to someone, man, you're overacting. The hell? I'm overacting.
Repeat. The imposter is not to be injured.
I'm Captain Kirk! I'm Captain Kirk!
Romeo and Azulu says, Zeke, you got the glowing hands too.
The glowing hands?
Samu Wraith says, that's what he says to anyone saying he overacts.
I'm Captain Kirk. I'm Captain Kirk. I'm Captain Kirk. He's Captain Kirk. Glowing hands. Oh, from the running thing. What is this, the leftovers from the Pterodon fangs? I think they give you like a little boost. Run, run, run. Don't be uptight. Run, run, run. Freedom go. Hey, he ain't seen the sunshine, but he shot a man in Reno just for watching now. Boom, 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 boom. Wonder how many people out there don't use the temporal cruiser or whatever, or the actual Enterprise or something like that. Because it's Constitution Light Cruiser 666. Lego Mania. Lego my ego, yeah. Growl, snarl.
Romeo India Zulu says, Tej D9 don't look that bad. Sorta like D7 with hammerhead shark tip.
Is that the one that has like the wider head? The ship that's like more... Yeah. That's a D9? I didn't know that. I don't know the ships. Oh, that dude World of Wayne guy. The British guy over there that puts together all those expensive models and stuff. It has a YouTube channel. The one I was watching the Knight Rider car being put together on. He has a Polar Lights Enterprise A refit model from the
Romeo
motion picture
India
movie.
Zulu
S
says,
to the U to
I
the
don't
C
either,
to the
that's why I
K-I-T.
Google it and
Suck
relay
it.
info.
Goddamn.
Ah. You think, like, is there somebody, there's probably someone out there in the world that actually remembers all that shit. Those real Star Trek nerds. We may watch the shows every day and play the game every day, but we don't know the show. Not like they do, no. They have
We're gonna
underground
have to clean
meetings.
that up later.
We're gonna have to clean that up later. R.I.P. Chris Farley. Press F in the chat for something of Chris Farley or whatever they do. Yeah. He stabbed a guy in the heart. Okay, now we can go to Archie. Change character over to Archie. Marsha, 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 Marsha. Standing on a broken foot every day. They're the turds' most fearsome fighting team. They're heroes in a sewer pond and they're bland. When the evil shredder attacks, these fists and balls don't cut them no shellac. S-H-L-A-K. Shellac. Shellac. Well, there it is. Boom, shaka laka. Ooh, this one's about to like kick off. Yep, pretty soon. Let's get over here. Over here. It's like Cartman would say, over here. Okay, everybody, I'm here. Now we can take on the wreck.
The line must be drawn here.
Yeah.
This far, no farther.
But, sir, I drew the line over here instead, sir.
The collapse sound there is just hilarious to me. Collapse. It's not as easy as it looks running in a circle. Moving the mouse ever so slightly. It's been a long road getting from there to here. It's been a long road. My time is finally near. And I can see a change in my pants right now. A new pair of underwear. Yeah. Damn, that cat can haul ass. Makes me almost want to like have it there.
Control. Excellent work.
But I tend to think that everyone overuses a lot of these special abilities.
Transporters. Troops inbound.
Oh, I'm already okay. Let's see. And change instance over to there.
Romeo India Zulu says, I thought JU was gonna say sounds for a SEC.
Sounds for a second? You never know what I'm gonna say. I never know what I'm gonna say. Screams, they killed Kenny. Haha, I kill you. Fourth Strike Commander. Commander. I wonder when they're gonna put some Voyager on that Pluto TV. I guess they're gonna stick with DS9 over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Which I don't have a problem with that. I have been watching the episodes that I've already watched on there. But, you know, it would be nice to if they would change it up a little bit, you know, like play 4 episodes of one thing and 4 episodes of another.
Romeo India Zulu says, if it makes you feel any better, all they show is TNG on BBC.
On the BBC. The BBC. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what they show on that one Pluto channel. It's just TNG only. Though they did have just regular Star Trek on once, they always divert it back to, or divert the energy back to TNG. And the More Trek channel only has DS9 on it right now. I don't know if they're going to change that. So I guess they'll have even more Trek. Well, they'll have like Voyager on that. Why don't they just call it like the channel Star Trek TNG, Star Trek DS9?
Elmo, want to ask you a question.
Would you like
to drop acid with Elmo?
Samu Wraith says, at Romeo India Zulu, you're not alone. I can't seem to wake up. I slept 8 and a half hours and I feel like I could easily go back to bed.
Must be one of them conversations I never saw there. Yeah, it's very easy.
OXNYX053 says, drink some water.
It seems to be very easy to oversleep and want to continue sleeping these days for myself. Like those days I was off. I was sleeping like 12 freaking hours a day. Woke up at like 6 p.m. and Mom was like, "Hey, are you awake in here? Are you alive?" It's like, "What do you mean?" She goes, it's 6 o'clock in the
Romeo
evening.
India
Thought you were
Zulu
dead.
says, not alone? Seems we opposite. I want to sleep but can't. OXNYX053 says, eat some salt, and drink some water.
Soy sauce challenge.
Romeo India Zulu says, I drank about 1,400 milligrams of caffeine today, so that's probably why.
Oh my god, probably? That could just be a small reason. That's I don't know, if a body is used to that much caffeine, it won't affect you, you know, if it's all the time. I mean, you kind of get used to it. You know, me though, since I don't like go for the caffeine much, you know, when I was off my candy thing, which right now I'm on my Reese's kick again, but when I was not ingesting any caffeine at all, because I stopped eating candy bars, I stopped all that kind of crap, you know, which I wasn't much on drinking sodas or anything like that anyway, so that didn't bother me any, but anytime that I would have just something small with caffeine in it, it would just cause me like pain. Like I would feel over anxious, you know. And I found out it's because of the caffeine. It's a stimulant, and I didn't have it in my system as, you know, like everyone else. So I think it was what was it? I drank maybe a Coca-Cola or whatever, or maybe it was a Dr. Pepper. I think it was a Dr. Pepper at the time, because that's supposed to like the biggest mistake you never have anyway, you know, a Dr. Pepper have it. But and it just like I was shaky all night. I couldn't sleep, and it was just barely like a few sips out of it because of the caffeine that I'd never had too much in my system of, you know. But my mom, she drinks like 3 or 4 cups of coffee a day. And I don't mean like a little normal cup. She's got this big thing. You know, she calls that a cup of coffee. It holds like 2 cups of coffee at once. And she'll drink like a whole pot of coffee in the morning by herself, maybe 2 cup
Romeo
things.
India Zulu says, I usually stick to like 1 or 2 of the high-content Ward energy drinks. But I ran out of the regular ones, so I had about 4 of the 344 milligrams ones.
So 4, did you have them all at once?
Romeo India Zulu says, no, I can't do back-to-back, I get too shaky.
Well, that's good you don't do them back-to-back. I don't know how much is in the 5-hour energy drinks, you know, the little squirt bottle. We used to have a customer that would get 6 of those and drink them back-to-back until he collapsed one time and got rushed to the emergency room, and then they said that he needed to cut back, so he only started getting 4 instead of 6. And drink them back-to-back still. I don't think I saw that dude after a while. But yeah, I'm gonna look that up now. Damn, now I gotta look it up. Shit. Five-hour energy contained 156 milligrams of caffeine. That's not as much as what you took, though. Whereas the extra strength version had the content of 206. 70 drinks, including a 5-hour energy, compared to caffeine content of 27 drinks. Well, that's what the guy would get. He would get the extra strength, so he would get 206.
Romeo India Zulu says, 156? A normal monster has about 160.
Yeah, so he would get the extra because it had that X on the label. The purple X or whatever it was. So that's 206. So 1,236 at once.
Samu Wraith says, I can't drink those Riz MT do I can but not those.
But could you imagine someone just taking one of those like back to back? Because it would get the extra. It would have the X on it. I remember that. Okay. Here we go. I'm collecting more again for here.
Romeo India Zulu says, after 15 years of drinking energy drinks, a monster becomes like water.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Your body gets so used to that. But then, like, if you don't take it in, and your body, wants it, it's like you can like go into withdrawals from it. Withdrawals suck. I went on that caffeine withdrawal a long time ago because I was like constantly like eating chocolate. Mostly, I only ever drank water, but I would occasionally like drink a Coca-Cola or Dr. Pepper or something like that. And when I just completely just stopped.
Romeo India Zulu says, yep, a caffeine withdrawal headache is what I assume a migraine feels like.
Yeah. Yeah. I've never been diagnosed with having migraines, but I know that I've had like an ocular one or two here or there. But they've had these massive headaches before, and whenever I just like kind of stop. Well, whenever you get sick and stuff, you don't like take in a lot of nutrients and things that you normally would, like if you have a lot of stuff with sugar in there and you're not diabetic or anything, but you can handle it, your body gets used to that amount going into your system all the time. But then whenever if you're sick for a week and you haven't had any sugar, but you've only had like chicken noodle soup or something like that, your body can go into like a low sugar mode and start giving you the shakes and shit like that, and the sweats that stink and headaches and all kinds of crap. And I kind of think about that whenever I think about like a withdrawal from caffeine or something. Shot a man in Reno just to watch him done. Could you just imagine, right? Okay, the world ends, and there's no more caffeine, and for those of you that smoke, no more nicotine. Like all of a sudden, do you like wean yourself, with what you've got, knowing you're never gonna probably have any of that later on, or do you think you can tolerate just like a cold turkey type scenario? I was even thinking about like if it came to like a world-ending event, I take medication for blood pressure. And I've always been told if I stop taking it, I could actually like stroke out, have a heart attack or whatever like that. Like, if I am off of it for a long period or whatever, and blood pressure and the withdrawals from the medication and all that. So, yeah, that's kind of frightening in a way. Like all the stuff that we're kind of have a habit of or an addiction to.
Romeo India Zulu says, I could do cold turkey. I went from drinking 18 to 24 beers a day to 0 overnight.
Ah. Yeah, you got the willpower then. You got the touch. You got the power, yo. You just got this. But I know, like, I tried to wean myself off of Zoloft one time. That was
Romeo
a mistake.
India Zulu says, I have to want to though.
Right. What do we have? Oh, we have like another. Okay, I didn't even see this a while ago. Complete gateway to Great. Dude, I did that one yesterday. I just did that as like a random map yesterday. Gateway to Greythorn. It's the Universal today. Okay. Wild. Yeah, I remember like whenever I tried to just stop taking Zoloft just to see if I could just stop, I did, and within a week, every time I'd move my head, it was like a stinging, like I'd hear that, and I'd feel like this floating feeling when I turned my head, and I was extra aggravated.
OXNYX053 says, the concept of weaning oneself off a mind-balancing drug is a false flag concept.
So it can't happen? But there was like pain no matter what I did when I moved. And nausea. It was like someone hitting a snare drum or like a every time that I would move or hear a sound, it would echo like So that's why I'm still on the shit. Sertraline, generic form of Zoloft, not name brand. And the blood pressure medicine, if I stop taking it, my heart starts pounding like crazy and start seeing stars and shit. And passing out almost. Where's my pills? Yeah, metoprolol tartrate, 50 milligram tablets. Metoprolol or metoprolol, whichever one you want to say. Adrenal blocker. Hicks. Who is Hicks? Earth. Okay, sure, whatever. Earth final conflict. Do do do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Na 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 na. There we go. Now we know who Zed is in the future. I don't know who Hicks 107 is. Then I have a Torvastatin, or whatever, for statin to lower cholesterol. Yay! What the hell can I shoot yet? I'm pressing the button, nothing's happening. Oh, there it goes. Lego Mania. Gateway to Great Thor, and you're too late.
Romeo India Zulu says, to properly answer your question, I wouldn't make my smokes last longer. I'd smoke at my normal pace and JHST stop at the end because, like you said, there's no more available.
Yeah. Would you just have to go through the nicotine withdrawal? Because it's an upper. The hell? What are we, like, tethered together? Weird. That dude was like following my every move.
Romeo India Zulu says, yeah. First few weeks would suck, but it won't make me sick.
I'd imagine it'd be like The Walking Dead in a way. You know how, like, was it Daryl on there? Every time he just finds something like a cigarette or something like that, that's what it is right there, and that's over.
Starbase is secure.
Starbase is secure. This dude's like, is there a way to actually put it on follow mode?
The troop
Okay, troop transport, whatever. Focus, private message info. I don't know. Dudes follow me like follow for follow there. Weird. Turn around, me.
The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet.
Toward the planet. Radiation gateway shooting out a shot through a wormhole. Why does that name sound familiar though? Hicks.
Those gateways are emitting intense levels of theta radiation.
Theta radiation! Don't tell Stan Lee. Never mind. Sorry.
OXNYX053 says, I am on, well, alcohol. Wife and I have had about 1/2 a bottle of mango rum this evening. Romeo India Zulu says, Dante Hicks works at the Quick Stop. OXNYX053 says,
Dante Hicks.
Yes. Right click and pick follow.
Well, I don't have that as an option. I know that it works for like ground.
OXNYX053 says, Hick Trek, trailer only, https://www.youtube.com/watch v = pmictime.
Damn it.
The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet.
Toward the planet. Hey, good golly, Miss Molly, toward the planet. Yeah, on you go. So you said, Ox, you said that you were helping someone with on a tutorial, but a streamer tutorial earlier on Star Trek? I'm trying to close this radiation gateway. It don't want me to.
The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet.
Da, 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 da.
Ship is under attack.
Da, da, da.
OXNYX053 says, I was walking them through some noob build tips.
Oh.
Romeo India Zulu says, you wondered why Hicks sounds familiar. I'd assume it's from Kev Smith movies. But I dunno.
I mean,
OXNYX053 says, mainly how not to be squishy. OXNYX053 says, Alien.
I could have sworn that maybe a chatter had come by one time that had the name Hicks in it, and maybe that was them. Yeah, I know that you can follow people, or put it on follow for like people walking around or whatever, but I didn't know you could do it for ships. Because I don't see the option when I click on one. And he's not following right now, so I think it was just personal follow thing. Where you lead, I will follow anywhere that you tell me to.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
Run to the planet.
OXNYX053 says, right click.
Yes. See? Right click. Set focus, private message, trade, info, add friend, report to GM, ignore player. But they also have to be in the same faction, right? Like the walking one.
OXNYX053 says, set focus.
Set focus.
Shipyard troop
Well, that just selects them.
OXNYX053 says, right click again.
Clear focus, private message, info, add friend, report to GM, ignore player. It just put them in my little... Yeah, it just pins them with the focus thing.
OXNYX053 says, never mind, I am wrong.
Well, I know you could do that with like characters, you know, walking around. But the dude was just following me like curve for curve, and I guess he was just doing it. I was curious. Did that not? Dang, that dude turned around quick. Yay, troop transport, yay.
The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet.
Planet? Moving toward the planet. Radiation wave hit and he got shot through a wormhole, bitch. I need to find a way to make a Hynerian in Star Trek Online.
A Herald Dreadnought has entered the system.
Ooh, a Herald Dreadnought, yes. That's gonna
Romeo India Zulu says, what?
A what? What in the hell? A what? A Hynerian from Farscape. It's Dominar Rigel the 16th. Dominar to over 6 billion subjects. He's like a frog guy. It's about
Romeo
2
India
foot
Zulu
tall.
says, Hydarian flying in a Darian.
It's like 2 foot tall. It's got a tiny frog type head with pointy ears and little snout, small arms, small legs.
Romeo India Zulu says,
pretty much
Yoda.
Pretty much like Yoda, but shorter. And he flies around in a hover chair. So I need to be able to. I need to try to figure out how to create one of those in Character Creator.
Romeo India Zulu says, Yoda and Tej Q throne LOL.
The Q throw. Yes, pretty much. Yeah. Damn. If you watched Farscape, you'd think Rigel was hilarious. He's like one of the most worthless creatures or whatever out there. Like, he'll do anything to protect himself and won't help anybody else.
Romeo India Zulu
Stashes
says,
food.
I have it on my list, but I've not started it.
He's got like, what is it, 4 stomachs? He's constantly eating all the like food rations they have on the ship, storing it for himself. He likes to gamble, and he farts helium. If he eats the chakan root, his piss turns into flames whenever he pees.
Romeo India Zulu says, 4 stomachs on a dude that's small? How does he have any other organs?
Right? Oh, it's a Jim Henson creature. His name is Rigel, and he always says the word yachts, because that's just like his way of saying a swear word.
OXNYX053 says, who is this?
What in yachts names?
Romeo India Zulu says, I thought it was but didn't want to sound dumb LOL.
Yeah. It's Rigel the 16th from Farscape. I need to create a character of that in my John Crichton character on here, but I don't know how I'm going to do that. I'll grab a shot of him on here.
502 blocked monkey 1 has started stalking you.
Welcome.
Domina Rigel the 16th. Let's see. There's a good one there. Yeah, we'll copy. Copy image link. Thank you for the follow. 502 blocked monkey 1. Hello. Let's see. Post IMG. Paste. Pasting a pit. Nope, not posting
Romeo
a picture.
India Zulu says, so hey, before I give you the specs for a bridge officer, I need to know what era you have room for. I know you have some themes going and don't wanna intrude.
Dude, whatever you got. I'll try to figure it out, yo. Let's see. Where's a good one of Rigel? That's an actual picture. Because these are these damn, like, not real photos or some shit.
OXNYX053 says, welcome to the silliness at 502 blocked monkey 1.
Welcome to here, your next stop, the Insane Asylum. Domino Rigel the 16th. Maybe that. Copy image link. Paste. Is
Romeo
it a JPEG?
India
Yes, it
Zulu
is. Okay.
says, I got a lot like I won't have a Stargate one, but like what you got that I can FOT in?
Fought in.
Romeo India Zulu says, fit.
Why didn't that post? Damn it. Why didn't that put it in there? Yeah, what do you got? Tails me. Tell me what you got, yo. Huh. What we doing is copy image link. Let's see if we paste that one. That's okay. Maybe that'll work. Why is this not working anymore? Let's see. Scripts. Nothing at all. Reason why it shouldn't be working. Okay, well, I guess it just doesn't want to work. Okay. All right. No reward.
Romeo India Zulu says, Disco Kling, TNG Kling, TOS and Orion, Dusko Fed, Gem, Rom, I forget what else offhand.
Oh, to create? Dude, this didn't give us any shit. Defeat Herald forces. The TFO is still going and nothing's happening. I thought it was just like me.
OXNYX053 says, there is a ship left someplace.
Rigel the 16th.
Romeo India Zulu says, the idea is to make my captain one of your crew yet?
Yes.
So I can put together the list and forward it to UAMD. We can brainstorm.
Yeah, whichever one of your peoples. Jonason and Jonason, sir.
Warning, ship is under attack.
OXNYX053 says, hit a lore?
Hit a lore.
OXNYX053 says, hit MA lot.
I don't think the ships have spawned. Well, the error is like optional defeat forces within time frame. Defeat Herald fleet. It should time out, right? Or not, or something. This is unusual.
OXNYX053 says, check the bottom of the map.
Bottom of the map. The leader of the pack.
Romeo India Zulu says, everybody left?
Well, the enemies disappeared, so everyone was like,
He's
must
dead,
be over.
Captain.
He's dead, Captain. He's dead, Jim. So yeah, everybody started leaving because all the enemies had just disappeared. So I'm just kind of.
Romeo India Zulu says, never seen gateway glitch out before.
Yeah. It's like the enemy hasn't been triggered or something. The Herald fleet hasn't.
OXNYX053 says, ask Earth if he uses the parasitic ice crystal console.
You use the parasitic ice crystal console. Earth, fire, wind, water, heart, go. Play.
Romeo India Zulu says, be like, look here fucker, you screwed us all.
Is that what that does? Something randomly just fell in my room. What does that actually do? Does it like delete the enemy?
Samu Wraith says, yeah, I had that happen in a Iconian Tifo. We destroyed all the heralds. We're dead. Some stragglers on the edge of the map had to find them to finish it.
That dude left. So I guess
Romeo
this is going to be an AFK
Zulu
penalty.
Says, the parasitic ice console used to push the Borg cubes down to the bottom, but I thought they fixed it.
What if it pushed the enemy into the planet?
OXNYX053 says, it causes a map error glitch on larger ships that can send them through the floor. Like Herald Dreads and Borg cubes.
Well, that would work here then.
Samu Wraith says, oh wow, I didn't know that happened. Ox.
Shit. Just kind of circling the area like a vulture here. So down no matter what, really.
OXNYX053 says, I have that console on my main ship, but just for the passives. Romeo India Zulu says, 502 blocked monkey dropped a follow and left?
I guess I haven't looked at the list. Maybe because I didn't respond enough, I don't know. You know how I am about being a dumbass. What's that? Gamer spends 20 hours in the same map, refuses to get AFK penalty.
Samu Wraith says, seriously, why the hell do they do that? Don't follow if you're never going to come back, that's kinda shit. Samu Wraith says, at Romeo India Zulu. OXNYX053 says, followed almost immediately left the channel.
Probably a bot.
OXNYX053 says, Stream Raiders points, maybe?
Stream Raider points? Well, I guess I'm going to have to AFK penalty myself on this one too. Like everybody else.
Samu Wraith says, so dumb bots don't get anything for pulling rat. Romeo India Zulu
that
says,
nade, babe,
it hoisted your follows though, so hey,
shit
kudos.
just got me stuck.
Well, to be fair.
Romeo India
To be
Zulu
fair.
says, tune hop, try again.
You will not disrespect my bunghole!
That's what I'll do. Let me collect all these real quick.
Samu Wraith says, to be fair.
To be fair. I need to look up Letterkenny to see if there's a new season of that out. I know that they were coming out with a Jonesy or whatever it was only. Or was it Jonesy? I think his name's Jonesy, the character on there. He's a hockey player that bullshits.
OXNYX053 says, join my with Gary.
Romeo
India Zulu says, to be fair.
To be fair. I will, Ox.
Well, let me tell you something, brother!
But on Letterkenny, they have a hockey team on there. And one of the characters, you never see his face, but he's always bullshit talking to everybody. That's what I said to your mother the other night when I was in her bed. You know, kind of thing, you know. Pissing her about, shut up, Jonesy, shut up, you know. And he's always farting, making noises and shit. So he got his own television show. That show's hilarious. One of the characters' names is Anita Dick. She's Amish or Mennonite or whatever.
Romeo India Zulu says, this one time.
Goddamn right.
We tried a TFO. And it bugged. And we had to tay again. Fun times.
Fun times. It's like Gravity Kills. You can imagine playing on that Joker for like 45 minutes. And then it just goof up at the very end and you have to do that one. Okay, let's see about this.
OXNYX053 says, so, beverage frame. Grabbing yet another drink.
Another drink. Drink a beer. He's going to sit right here on the edge of this. He's actually sitting on a stool, not a pier. All right, let me see if it gave me an AFK penalty for that bugging out. I'm guaranteeing it did. No. Or, well, a penalty for leaving. I guess if so many people leave, it doesn't do that. That's interesting.
Romeo India Zulu says, clinking _beer _mugs.
On a stick. But I'm going to go to Gary anyway. Let him do that. And while I'm changing characters, I'm also going to go over to the forums to see if anybody's reporting kind of a error. Ugh. He's going to sit right here. James Curlin is missing. There's a bug. James Curlin's missing. Endeavor Heal-X, shield is bugged. Shield heals don't always count. I've had that happen. Feel the weight lag, whatever that is. Weird massive temporary spawns in DSE.
Curlin here.
Curlin here. Dun, 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 dun. It's a Power Ranger reference. Curlin here. It's morphin' time. Mastodon. Pterodactyl.
Romeo India Zulu says, go to the forums on my behalf and complain about rubber banding on consoles. Maybe we can get enough people complaining we get free shit again.
Dude, I completely went to my own self again. But maybe there was a reason I did that. Look at that. I didn't refine my dilithium. I unconsciously knew that I needed to do something. You'd say, what's going on here? Yeah. go on there and say, yes, on behalf of someone else that's a consoler, I'm going to complain about them rubber banding on the console. The Bad Moon Rising.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
Bad Moon Rising get on there and say, this is not yours. You will be deleted. Gary the Klingon, king of the wild frontier. We have invited. Dude, I finally figured out.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
I finally figured out where here on DS9 Quark's Hollow Suites are, because I never really paid attention in the show, but they're like right here. The door to it, or to that one and the other one on the other side. You just can't go in there. But I never could figure out where the hell people were going upstairs to go to the Hollow Suites.
OXNYX053 says, I are back.
And I sent your a message, or an invite-ish. Damn, I don't have Gary's flashlight on me. Well, life on the farm's kinda laid back. Oh, dude, I can't use the flashlight because it has to cool down first before it's usable. That's so stupid. Anyway, they're up here. I never knew that.
Romeo India Zulu says, Gary needs purple stuff.
He needs purple stuff? Like, purple stuff. Dilithium. Yes. Gary needs dilithium something fierce. That's why I was thinking about like doing his randoms. You know, doing them again. Okay.
Dilly.
Let's try to do Gateway to Greythor again. Stand on your table and beam away. Yeah. At least it's a space one. People won't be that disappointed.
The invasion of Kronos has begun, but we will not fall.
OXNYX053 says, in a patrol, 1k dill for a single one.
This map failed me earlier, says Gary the Klingon. Well, I did it like 400 and something, or whatever. Like on average 480 or whatever. Just to do a TFO. A TFO. Of course, I could always have him go over there to Romulus, or New Romulus, and do the ground stuff that Riz showed me there. And, take him to Dyson if I get really bad in need of it. Or I could do him like a daily thingy like I do for what's his face. For
OXNYX053 says, patrol. 500 each, 500 for first in a 20 HR period.
25-hour period. Gary.
Reinforcements are inbound.
I get to use Gary's rapid fire.
Romeo India Zulu says, 480 on normal, 720 advanced with an elite mark, 500 patrols except the first of the day.
Ooh. Gary's dying. So if times get hard for Gary, which they probably are right now, I'll throw him around the maps and things like that eventually. But he's gonna be getting his fleet credits though. So I'll start paying attention more to the fleet again now, since winter's over. Winter's over. Jon Snow is now the king of the dead. Jon Snow. White Walker.
The shipyard is secure.
Hull integrity
The starbase is secure.
Dun 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 dun.
Hull integrity below
The troop transport.
Troop transports. I don't want to hear about your troop transports. You little piece of shit.
Romeo India Zulu says, Gary goes to Dyson, gets only 8 kills in the 5-minute window because he uses melee while others use range weapons.
Right?
Shipyard troop transports are beginning
It
their
is
run
kind
to
of
the
a
planet.
hindering thing, isn't it?
warning. Ship is under attack.
Notice that when fighting the snowmen and stuff like that, he was like stuck over there for 10 minutes at a time. Well, not that's an exaggeration. Like the group of what is it, like 20 plus or whatever snowmen. He's over there for like 3 minutes trying to knock them all out.
Intense levels of beta radiation.
That was on purpose,
Close them.
though. Gary uses candy cane batleth on purpose. The worst weapon you can ever use, just for a laugh. Gary will be escorting these to the planet. Where's the other row of these things? Oh, okay. Oh, you're over there at that one, Ox. Okay, I got you. They call him Kringle.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
To the planet, yo.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Wanted to use my engines. But anyway,
Transports from the starbase.
getting back to that World of Wayne guy. Since he makes all those cool, like, models, the metal models, and has all that money, apparently. He's got a Polar Lights Enterprise A refit from the motion picture. And Polar Lights makes pretty damn good models. He's going to be putting that together and electrics and stuff and having a series of that on his YouTube channel. I thought that'd be kind of cool to watch. He just showed like some of the parts and how big it was today. Saucer's like 18 inches across in diameter. It makes me want to do model stuff again, but I don't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Because what would you rather be doing, right? Building a model of a Star Trek starship or playing a game with that ship? Whoa.
The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the
But
planet.
I have asked, though, the dude that works at Walmart, that used to work with us at Dollar General, but now is department head over the toys, seasonal, and lawn and garden. Well, he's
The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet.
since he is over the toys, I had asked him about the models that were there, like the plastic model of the Enterprise. There's one of the Enterprise A refit. There's a Reliant from Wrath of Khan, and the Discovery Enterprise that's from Strange New Worlds or whatever. And they're like $21 a piece, so I'm like, no, that ain't gonna help. That ain't gonna be for me. But they were originally like 25, so they were marked down. So whenever he goes to, mark them back down, and I know they're still gonna have them because they're on an end cap where no one can find them. But he said he would tell
India
me.
Zulu says, you say you never have time. You do. You just do other things.
And I told him, well, that's true. Yeah, I'm lazy. That counts, right? But I asked him like next time that they go like get them marked down or about to, if he could tell me, and when they get really far marked down, I could like buy them if they're like $5 or something like that. I would definitely buy them just to have the box of it in case I ever want to put one of those together. Okay, somebody must be doing something with that one because I can't. All right.
The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet.
And I'm still trying to like play around in my 3D program to build a bumper for. Damn it! It's closing the wrong one. For my Knight Rider model kit that I'm gonna make custom parts for, but that's kind of difficult because I can't test print things to measure correctly, even though I've measured things out. If that makes sense. I mean, I have a digital caliper, manual and digital. But
the troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet.
I can't make sure that it's a perfect fit, and the only way to do that is to send the file to Shapeways and print it off for like $10 before shipping, and then ship it back to myself to test fit. And I'm trying to avoid doing that, so I'm trying to make it as identical as possible. Because the bumper that comes with the model kit is not TV accurate. I don't like that.
From the starbase are moving toward the planet.
That's why I was gonna make one my own self. Maybe one day I can also finish and print out my Bates Motel that I made in 3D. But that cost a lot though. Harold Dreadnought. Harold, is that you, boy? Because I was going to make it like a model kit, like a HO size, which is the model railroad size. Like, because I had to measure like how big a model railroad stuff was and all that. Because someone makes the house, the model for the house, and they don't. There's not one for. The motel, so I just wanted to make myself one. See how
Romeo
well it
India
looks.
Zulu says, "Ho size. That's like 6x."
Hose size. 6x. Yeah, it's women's clothing, right? That's weird that women use that instead of inches. I mean, guys use inches. That's what we do. We're inches people. Women use all these weird numbers and shit. We use inches for our feet. They use like inches minus 3 or 4 to 5 or whatever inches to equal 1 foot. I don't know. Something like a size 10 in one shoe is equal to a size 6 or something in women's or some shit. I don't know. That's always confused the hell out of me. That's when my mom was always like, well, get me a pair of shoes for Christmas. What size shoes you wear? She'd tell me, I'm like, what size is that in inches?
OXNYX053 says, I am lagging out.
You're unconscious on my screen.
Our troops have landed.
Good for your troops landing. That's nice. Well, Kringler, seems you're unconscious. Lagging out.
Romeo India Zulu says, you let your teammate die.
That's right. That's how Gary rolls, yo. It's everyone for themselves. Because I make a bad captain. I let my shipmates die all the time. I'm my own captain. Captain. We need to do that. You say lagging or logging? Kringler. To be fair,
Samurai says, Gary is like he must succeed. They died. With honor for the honor of Gary the Klingon Riz.
They sacrificed themselves for Gary. That's how that works. That's how that is, man. I'm telling you. Okay. He's floating around out here somewhere in this general area.
OXNYX053 says, live in Discrod. Samu Wraith says, to uphold the honor of Gary's house they gladly give their lives.
The old way, oh. Oh, we haggled. We're collecting our haggles. Riz, I'm glad you told me about that Ferengi guy. I think I'm gonna go over there, haggle some more, and then call it a stream after that. Live in Discord. Live, coming to you live from Discord. It's Saturday night. No, it's Friday. That's right.
Samu Wraith says, finally getting this NX mastery up there.
Nice.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live! Fuck it! Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Fucking thing sucks.
Samu Wraith says, Scorp doing it live.
We'll do it live. Do it live! Fuck it! What kind of deals are you offering? Barter, 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 barter.
I have but one bumhole to give, and I give it to you.
Haggle. 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 For Ketracel. Ooh, dude. Is it unrefined Ketracel? Ooh, Gary got fleet marks.
Romeo India Zulu says, so update about that football player. He had the tube removed from his throat today. His neurological activity is intact. He spoke to his family and team. First thing he asked via pen and paper before having tube removed was, did we win? He isn't released yet.
Oh wow.
And may never play again, but he didn't die.
That's good, he didn't die. So officially like a heart attack or something? Cardiac arrest?
Samu Wraith says, well, at least he lived.
Yeah, that's good.
OXNYX053 says, he lived through it. OXNYX053 says, he's like 45 minutes from where I live.
Wow.
Samu Wraith says, heart conditions generally mean career is probably over. Romeo India Zulu says, yes, cardiac arrest via blunt force trauma.
Okay.
But he is in good spirits.
So that means that he took a hit at exactly the right spot, exactly the right moment his heart was beating to cause a cardiac arrest. That's a very rare thing to happen. I mean, any amount of chest protection too, it's not going to help whenever that happens. You can take a hit at a certain place, it's still going to use that force and hit, you know, no matter what. That's sad. It's good that he's alive, but it's sad that it's pretty much a career ender thing. Because that would be scary even to like want to go back out there, you know. Tullaberries. Is there any thing that you do, other things you do with tullaberries? Can't you like trade them to somebody? This is still there.
Romeo India Zulu says, he had a GoFundMe for raising money for Toys for Kids set at $2,500 as a goal. Now over 6.5 million from people around the country.
Oh wow. I say it one time I saw something about a trader. Something in here.
Samu Wraith says, he'll have options for places to work.
Oh yeah, no doubt about that. There's a dude from around here that made it to the NFL. He said he'd never forget about his small town that he came from or anything like that. And when it came time for him to do like one of those live casts, you know, like to talk to the people of the town that supported him and all that kind of stuff.
Romeo India Zulu says, Tula berries can be used for doffing in space for certain missions, or sell stacks on market for lots.
Ooh. But when it came time for them to
OXNYX053 says, Tula berries, when you run the chain to the 4 things to do, you can make dosi rotgut, consumable food item, has a what 7.5% ground DPS buff.
So is it good to like save that and not use it like to give back to the Ferengi guy, like kind of build up on those? Keep haggling for him. Exchange self-sealing stem bucks.
OXNYX053 says, up to you.
Well, I'd like to build up a good stash of them, I guess, first. Barter gold per slot.
Romeo India Zulu says, depends on what your plans are. Every time I get 100 I sell them.
How much do they usually sell for? Let me go look. If I could get out of here, damn it. One thing about making this thing the actual size of DS9, it seems to be harder to run around. Because you're always getting caught up on things. Or at least I am. If you take away, like, the haze that's on here, it's a lot better.
Romeo India Zulu says, Xbox, 2 million-ish for 100.
Maybe not that, but let's see. Not dynamic lighting, but where's the bloom at? Das Rotgut. 56 hit points over 3.5 seconds. Gain 2 temporary max hit points for 900 seconds. 20% critical severity for 900 seconds. Holy shit, 900 seconds. Consumable. I guess it's a...
OXNYX053 says, plus 20% CRTD for 900 seconds.
Sweet. That's pretty awesome. Where's the bloom? Lens flare quality. Bloom quality, there it is. So you turn that off.
Before I pump your guts full of lead.
Yeah, that didn't do a damn thing. So maybe just lighting 2.0 then.
OXNYX053 says, that is the end cap for Tula berries.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. And a Happy New Year.
You filthy animal. Here we go again, getting lost on DS9. I swear I cannot.
OXNYX053 says, purr.
Purr. Tullaberry sit in the Yogum tree.
OXNYX053 says, want to run a patrol?
We can do that, yeah. Let's see. So stack, I guess, is 250. 5,555,555. Wow. 50 of them, 1 million. Tullaberry, 20, 40,000.
OXNYX053 says, wanted normal?
Dead or alive. Whatever you want to do, man. Let's see. Whoops. Wrong button. Where you at? Right there. Invite to them. Invited to them. Who are you pointing at?
Romeo India Zulu says, so roughly same price then?
Shrugs. So yeah, if it's like 5,555,000. So half of that's like 2 million something, right? And then you subtract like basically 250,000 ish. So yes, roughly same price. I suppose.
OXNYX053 says, we have to self-queue for patrols. Wanted, on normal.
Wanted
Romeo
on
India Zulu says,
normal.
2.25, close enough.
Yeah. Which means nobody knows how much those things are worth, so they just throw them up there. Let's give the Bethlins a hand. The Bethlins. Howdy, I'm a Bethlin. Oh, there you are. Little bitty rumbling ship. Gas guzzler. Runs on the souls of the dead. At least that's what I think. I don't know.
Romeo India Zulu says, the others make Jake go for more. Keep saving, sell them, buy D7 for EC, save token.
Ooh, yes.
You have entered an area controlled Looks like our fight got them to notice us. Let's go over and
That's a damn good idea. Yes, I'm going to keep haggling. Gary haggles.
Got him off like an outboard motor. All the
but
time.
you already got legendary. So are we not? Or have two different ones?
Hey, having the option is like a good idea.
Separate them and whittle down their numbers.
Whittle
We will not go quietly.
into that night. David Hasselhoff is an alien. Well, if the one you buy with EC and everything off the exchange, I'd have to see
Romeo
like what
India
difference that
Zulu
would be.
says, also, you can haggle with multi-tunes AMD get more faster.
Damn good idea, Riz. What the hell's a block doing there?
You will stand down.
A hitbox actually showed up in the game. Wow.
Sensors are picking up small habitations in some of the asteroids, possibly consistent with bolt holes, temporary hideouts.
This guy named Bolthold. I've always wondered what he says. I never paid attention. Bolt holes, temporary hideout. Bolt
We
holes.
do what we want, where we want.
If we want to take a shit.
Romeo India Zulu says, it'll take a while as you only get a handful per successful transaction.
Yeah. Well, Gary could do that. He could station himself at DS9 and be haggling with a Ferengi all the time. Yeah. They call him the haggler. He is a haggler. He haggles round and round and round and round and round. Haggle. It's such a funny word. Haggle.
Picked up a tight beam transmission on a new frequency. We're jamming that spectrum of their comms now, but it was probably a call for assistance.
Assistance. What are you hitting me with a beam with? Ah. The
Romeo
helium beam.
India Zulu says, DS9 shall henceforth be known as Haggle Rock.
Haggle Rock.
I'm taking
Like Fraggle.
with me.
We're gonna go fishing together. Yeah. I'm taking you with me. Fraggle Rock. Weren't they supposed to come out with like another Fraggle Rock years ago? Or is that just in my head that I remember that from somewhere else? These damn multi-universes, it's hard to keep track of which one a minute at a time. Just let your love flow like a mountain breeze.
I'm taking you with me to the prime.
That's got them. Excellent work. We'll
Sexcellent
send over a pacification party and take the suspect into custody.
Thank you, suspect in the custody, bub.
Thank you for your assistance. The K's on. We have the suspect in custody.
We have the suspect in cuss. Cuss Toady. His name is Cuss Toady. Upgrade Spire 2. What do you get for the upgrade on Spire 2? Spire. It's beside her. Mail, bank access, blah blah blah. Command credit discount, 1, so that helps with that. Was anybody in the roster for Gary the Klingon fleet there that needs it being upgraded?
OXNYX053 says, down at Haggle Rock.
Down at Haggle Rock. Fuck. Raggle Rock. Fuck. Raggle Rock. The Hard Master. Honored Captain. Let's see. Captain at 700, so anybody that's 750 or greater, alright. 750 honored, yep, says correct. So 250-ish goes to captain, which is correct. So everybody's where
OXNYX053 says, so this winter ship. Kinda nice. Not a meta ship, but decent. Console might wind up being a sci meta.
Ah. We're heading toward the sun. So you would recommend using the console the ship comes with on a science ship, or science type the console thing stuff. People. Gravy. Nachos. Ass whooper.
Samu Wraith says, it's nachos.
It's mine.
Romeo
No, it's not.
India
It's
Zulu
nachos.
says, Riz needs to try the console still.
Riz is using third person. Irk. Hey there, buddy. What you doing? Back out a little bit. Oh, backwards. There we go. Wrong way. There we are.
What are you laughing at?
Riz be cruising. He hating.
Well, you'll have plenty of time to live in a van down by the river when you're living in a van down by the river.
OXNYX053 says, Uni EPG, passive armor pen with dot on target. A clicky that is an AoE dot, and a LTCMD psi slot for AGW1.
AGW1. Do. Can't trade Gold Press Latinum. I was thinking if I was ever a Ferengi captain on here, I'd try to I'd throw the trade window up to everybody. It'd be annoying. Just every time you find someone
Samu Wraith
random.
says, HEW1 bomb. OXNYX053 says, plus a LTCMD uni / temporal.
Kringle. Named after a famed entry specialist that used to leave things behind so that people would know.
OXNYX053 says, word to your second cousin. Romeo India Zulu says, dude, the new Saints Row game is free to try this weekend on Xbox. They have emotes. One of the emotes is called Down by the River and it's Farley's bit without words. The pants tug and the arm waving, all that jazz.
Oh my god, that's pretty sweet.
Samu Wraith says, at Oxnix053 from Virginia.
Coming to you live from Virginia, it's Saturday night. Boom, 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 boom. I'll have to see that animation. In a van down by the river. We all looking for that dude. But all looking about you. Can't find a way, find a way. Oh, the Ferengi. That's right. The Ferengi.
Romeo India Zulu says, I'll rate to record it but I'd cow to share it as it's too big to post in Discord. OXNYX053 says, kind like they called the dance emote for the Carlton in Stowe unusual, from the movie On a Clear Day You Can See Forever. Romeo India Zulu says, Ray? Try.
I wish I had that emote a little bit longer though. 'Cause I've seen it in other games like
Autobots, roll out!
Because I've seen it in, you know, other games that it lasts a bit longer.
Romeo India Zulu says, yes, same deal.
Well, congratulations, numbnuts!
I don't know, like, how if you record on Xbox, is there not a way? Because I remember back, I don't know if it was just for Halo.
OXNYX053 says, the dance can last till you move, or a disco ball near you ends.
Well, I mean, you know, usually it's not just the arm waving, it's, you know, he does the not unusual, but then he, like, does this weird leg thing to the side, and moves his hands in a weird shape and way, and then stuff like that. You know, Carlton, not unusual dance. But in Star Trek, it's just like throw an arm, one back, two back, whatever, you know. So it's not the full, or enough of the full one. But I don't know, like, I don't know if it was specifically for Halo back in the 360 days, but it would record your whole match, and you can give someone a link to it, and they can re-watch it, like on their Xbox, and then
Streamlabs
turn it
says,
into a video.
Hate what you see? Please consider unfollowing and not renewing a subscription.
Not renewing a subscription. I need to make sure all the haggles are done here. Special deal on entertainment divisions. What special item? Tell me exactly what I'm getting.
Samu Wraith says, only hate that Streamlabs is being a pest lol.
Yeah. So it gives you these entertainment provisions. So 5 of those, I'm guessing. But you can make those as you go, so there's no reason. Dabo. You spend 100, you get 100. You get...
OXNYX053 says, it is awful. Thank you for reminding my at Streamlabs. OXNYX053 says, I do not know. I have never bothered to actually look at the dance move he is trying to say he created.
We can go for some development. That's a good idea. Oh, I changed it. Shit. Haggle for Tullaberries again.
Romeo India Zulu says, on Discord though it's limited by size, even Nitro has a small limit. I couldn't even record a Trek sound via phone and share cause it's too big. DOF for provisions, use provisions to get EC, use GPL to do that, long way to turn GPL into EC. Samu Wraith says, IT has been baited Scorp.
Koskari has been baited. Koskari has been baited. Brr. Limited size. I could probably like look up a YouTube video of it. Yeah, Carlton.
Samu Wraith says, maybe others hated it. I missed the winter event already. OXNYX053 says, but when I saw it on a fork knife clip, I thought, I know that dance from a movie from the 50s. And it is a basic jazz dance move. Romeo India Zulu says, I'm betting so.
You're betting so. Well, so wait, what's his name? Dude played Carlton. I forget his name. Damn it.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Alfonso. Yeah. So he's saying that he actually
Romeo
created
India
it?
Zulu says, I don't hate it. Winter and summer I look forward to as the other 10 months get so boring it's a nice break. Alfonso Ribeiro.
So he says he made that dance?
OXNYX053 says, him saying that dance move is just his, is a money grab. Samu Wraith says, at Romeo India Zulu I didn't mean you.
Says he made the dance. The Carlton came to be when he read a note
Romeo
in the
India
script.
Zulu says, I didn't mean to imply you meant me, I was using me as a for instance.
Bruce Springsteen reacts to Alfonso claiming that the Carlton is inspired by Dancing in the Dark. Springsteen sits Dancing in the Dark, says, corniest dance on the planet if I know of, so I don't do that. Roberto recalled at the time my dancing is pretty embarrassing. Kids going to huh. Alfonso says Carlton dance is not going to happen. Did he invent the dance? Intentional and was inspired by seeing Courtney Cox dance. He was inspired by seeing. He's just throwing it all over the places, like his inspirations for that dance. Barter. So these like build up and keep changing. Okay. Jeffers.
Romeo India Zulu says, we call it the Carlton because he made it famous, but I bet someone choreographed it for that pura and deserves the trademark.
For real, yo. Wasn't it like they got upset because on Fortnite someone was using it? Like they made that emote there. So there was like a lawsuit or some shit. And that's why I guess in Star Trek Online, whenever they used what part of it they do have, which is just the arm swinging, they can't just say what it is, right? It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. Let's see. Emote, no text, dance, _ unusual. Make me cry. I wanna die. It's not unusual. Look how when you're not focusing on the game, the frame rate drops to shit. But when you're focused on the game, it's okay. At least I guess it's okay. I can't
Romeo India Zulu says, emote no text DX suck it chop.
Yeah, right? It'd be cool if you can make your own in the game. That'd be fun. That'd be kind of funny. You could do that on the some of the wrestling games back in the day. Make your own taunt or whatever. I used to love doing that in those games, like creating wrestlers that weren't in the games and stuff. Like when Bret Hart wasn't in the game, I'd create him and have to make his moveset and everything like that. And you couldn't put all the moves in. But then, you know, he came back because that was back when they had that Montreal Screwjob thing or whatever. And he didn't license himself to be in the games there for a while. Until he did, and he came back, yo. And Owen, his wife completely threw him out of the games. He can't be in them because she doesn't want the WWE to benefit off of him. But he's supposed to be in the AEW game, whatever that is. Anyway, 3 hours, 2 minutes, and 40 seconds of junk. Of me playing a good game that people call it stupid and junky. I think it's a good game. What do y'all think? What does Gary think y'all think? We don't need to talk to somebody. We'll move over here to get out of the way. Something everywhere. You can't get anywhere without something happening.
I am Cornholio.
Sam Wraith says,
I need TP for my bunghole.
Damn it. Oh, kick it back, buddy. What the hell? Somebody just drank some shit right from Gary.
Sam Wraith says, I actually thought of learning the Carlton dance at Romeo and Zulu.
It's not unusual. It's not. Okay, peeps. We're gonna call it a night. At least I am. I have to go to work an hour earlier than I did today. Yay. Tomorrow.
OXNYX053 says, pay attention to the dance pros on the top deck area. OXNYX053 says, https://www.youtube.com/watch, v=zr6jsyalk. Romeo India Zulu says, people who don't like Trek think it's dumb, even those of us who enjoy Trek sometimes think it sucks but inky cuz bugs and glitches. Repetition gets boring, but that's because I play it every day for years and it does indeed get old. But it's called grinding.
Hell yeah.
Samu Wraith says, okay man, get some rest dude, I'm just going to chill tomorrow. OXNYX053 says, that was 1967. Samu Wraith says, I love grinding this game at Romeo India Zulu.
1 year ago today, just happens to be my favorite record of the past year. There it is. Not unusual. Here's Tom Jones.
Romeo India Zulu says, you're still young in the game though. Jibe it 5 more years and let me know.
Right.
Samu Wraith says, so good, love that song with the Carlton.
Let me mute the audio so it doesn't like...
OXNYX053 says, best part of the STO grind, is you can adjust it to what you like. Romeo India Zulu says, run a couple fleets and waste 80 million dilithium to the fleets. Romeo
real,
India
yo.
Zulu says, true dat. Samu Wraith says, at Romeo India Zulu I doubt it Riz, I'm such a ship hoarder and nerded if I'll ever get sick of it.
White guy in the back.
Samu Wraith says, Hill Riz, I still cry during the movie First Contact.
It's not unusual to make me cry.
Samu Wraith says, cause I wait for that to be a reality for one generation.
Da, 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 da. Maybe the unusual dance just has a way of making that happen. Casey Kasem. Nice. That was pretty cool. I watched it. That's why
Romeo
it's
India
not-
Zulu says, no shame.
Sha-sha-sha.
Samu Wraith says, maybe we'll meet real Klingons like Gary one day.
Maybe. You never know what's to become of the future. Not around these parts, anyway. Around these parts, says, I reckons.
Samu Wraith says, I'd beg his autograph, Scorp.
Beg for his autograph. He'd stab you right there, you know that, don't you? Well, Gary would be retarded, though. I mean, what if that were a thing? Like, if an alien species like the Klingons came down to conquer or whatever like that. Noble
Samu Wraith
warriors.
says, no, I'd humbly ask Gary for his autograph. Romeo India Zulu says, first Klingon I see in real life I be like, Gary, is that you?
The other Klingons looking, how do they know your name? Well, maybe we can will them to exist. What if, like,
Samu Wraith says, definitely Riz.
what if, like, during one of the shows, a Klingon named Gary is
Samu Wraith
there.
says, Gary First Contact.
Gary First Contact. Could you imagine? Like, create a Star Trek character.
Klingons do not faint.
Samu Wraith says, Riz meets Gary Episode 1.
A new Gary. The Gary Strikes Back. Just name it after Star Wars.
A Klingon does not run away from his battles.
But he's Gary the Klingon. He runs to them, but falls down immediately because of his injuries.
Samu Wraith says, damn it.
Damn it, mister. Yeah, it's almost like a full month until Gary gets healed.
We need their computer things.
Their computer
Samu Wraith
things.
says, swear we need Gary commands.
You need Gary commands. They are computer things. You make our ship
A
go.
warrior does not let a friend face danger alone.
Unless you're Gary the Klingon. Klingon me, mister. Gary. Yeah, Gary likes his new suit. He thinks he's special. He grinded hard for that, damn it. He looks so disappointed.
Samu Wraith says, Gary challenges danger before it reaches his friends.
That's right. When there's trouble, you call Gary W? Darkwing Gary. Let us get dangerous.
Romeo India Zulu says, Klingon logo on cape?
Yes.
Samu Wraith says, I Gary the Klingon he comes forth danger means nothing to him.
Wouldn't it be cool if, like, you can have a 3D print of your actual character? Like a little minifigure? Wouldn't that be neat? Anyway.
Samu Wraith says, I'd want a 3D print of Gary.
Wow.
Samu Wraith says, definitely.
Defecately.
Romeo India Zulu says, that Bat Leith prevents Gary from walking through doorways.
For real, yo. I thought about that like one time before, like he'd be walking around. Going in. Well, he could probably fit. Well, shit. Probably fit through there. Yeah, he could fit through there easily. He could barely fit through there. But
Samu Wraith says, watch a comedy Gary gets pissed off like damn you Blade get in here sob.
Drags
Romeo
it in.
India Zulu says, Gary walks through Dura sideways.
Quarks, he'll have to do like a whole like thing like that. I should do that as a joke. Every time he goes through a door, he has to go sideways. Gary, get in here. I'm coming.
Samu Wraith says, jams the blade through the doorway.
Gets stuck.
Samu Wraith says, curses in Klingon.
I don't even know like swear words in Klingon. Anyway, okay. I'm gonna shut her down now. Y'all have a good night, good day.
Samu Wraith says,
and all that.
everyone looks at him like what the fuck is he's getting mad.
Gary. He likes bigger things. He has to have bigger weapons.
Romeo India Zulu says, I'll go through my guys during my downtime and give you a list. You can choose who to use and where. Samu Wraith says, have a good evening.
Oh, you mean for like the creation of
Romeo
character.
India Zulu says, Sam swore. One of us. One of us.
One of us. One of us. For the bridge officer?
Romeo India Zulu says, yes.
Okay, good.
All the sliders and specs.
Yes, for a bridge officer, so I can have him in the game as a character under when I create a new
Samu Wraith
character.
says, at Romeo India Zulu I try not to, but you know, to be fair.
To be fair, to be fair, to be fair.
Romeo India Zulu says, only rep gear, no lobby.
Only rep gear, no lobby. Well, I wanted to, you know.
AC said 10%.
Too bad AC ain't charged no more. Whoever is your primary one that you consider your best captain.
AC said 10%.
Wow, that's crazy. That's, you know, like, unless, whatever character you choose for me to recreate.
Samu Wraith says, wow.
I know, to get a random one and, you know, that's pretty awesome.
Romeo India Zulu says, I don't want to make you so and hard-earned resources.
But my Tommy gun don't.
But my Tommy gun don't. I like how that guy talks. It's hilarious. No, we would get as close as possible, and I would use Lobby. Yeah, I definitely
All right,
would.
Johnny, I'm sorry. I'm going.
Whatever you want to do, whatever character, and I haven't made a thing yet, you know, like another character to put with that one. I wonder what I would do. Would I like use my main character, like as the captain? You know, my favorite character or whatever. In that ship too. It's nothing you have to like, you know, go for right now. I mean, I don't have any free character slots right now. But I could always recreate what I can of them in the game and have it as like a
Samu Wraith says, yeah, Gary would look at the people like, shut up. No one laughs at Gary the Klingon as he's yanking his blade through ripping the doorway.
Ripping the doorway, yeah. As it gets jarred and he's trying to get it in there like a pit bull trying to pull the board through. Yeah. But yeah, I could totally like
Samu
create
Wraith
the
says,
pre-version.
it'd be too funny. Romeo India Zulu says, nah, not me as a captain. New tune. Just part of your squad.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking. Like, have a character that I create, who I'm the captain of the course or whatever, I guess. But his bridge officers are the chatters, like characters from their, you know, the game, Xbox, PlayStation, PC, or whatever like that. Yeah, because I don't have any room anyway on my But then you gotta
Samu
think
Wraith
factions,
says,
don't you?
He's like, why the hell are these doorways so skinny? I Gary the Klingon expect larger dimensions for all doors.
Because if you think about factions, you're only like given certain costumes anyway for certain factions. So if I made like a Fed only one, then if you had like a Klingon faction person, they couldn't wear the stuff they were supposed to wear anyway.
You will die
Sucks
without
ass.
honor.
Well, shit. I guess I could put one with a character I've already
Romeo
got.
India Zulu says, that means the whole storyline grind, and new reps, new Admiralty, and DOFs.
Right. Shit. Okay, so maybe create a character underneath someone who's already there then.
Samu Wraith says, LOL.
Like if it's Klingon faction, you get put on Gary's team. Right? If it's Fed, I'm full on Fed on my main, but
Samu Wraith says, Jerry admires his brother Gary.
But I could always figure out a place to put him on one of my other characters. You could be a member of O'Neill's team or something like that. Would it be funny to be a part of Gary? And I'd use you. I'd use you as a grounder and space.
Romeo India Zulu says, pick your wellest link AMD remake them. Species remains same but looks change. Samu Wraith says, I'd love to be on Gary's team.
Because he's got some spaces, I suppose, I think.
Romeo India Zulu
Not
says,
free, but I can get rid of these.
WTF. Weakest.
Weakest. Like, he can get rid of a few of these characters that are just here. I don't know why he has so many purple. Like, I don't know who... Chakrin is always the one that's using stuff, so... I could always get some more slots for Gary. And, people could be part of Gary's crew. They'd be willing to take over the ship every damn time they turn around. Anyhow. Picard face, palm. Dude, that would be awesome. I need to think about putting that on there, too. Alright, y'all. Yeah, Riz, figure out what character...
Samu Wraith says, Gary would be like only I may command.
Yeah, if you want. Klingon or Fed. And I will make it to my best ability. Picard, no. It's not there yet. I need to clean up that audio. I just hadn't had the chance. And I need to get to bed and go to fucking work tomorrow.
Romeo India Zulu says, LOL I know.
No. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Picard. PCAD. PACAD. Because there's like ship
Romeo
noise
India
in the
Zulu
background.
says, anyways. Go sleep.
Go
Night
sleep.
dude.
I didn't even get on Star Trek last night after I got in bed.
Samu Wraith says, later man a pleasure seeing Garib in action the honor is mine Kapla.
Kapla? That's North American for Kapla. It's Kapla. What you doing there? I'm saying hello and goodbye to the Klingon. What Klingon is that? Gary. Every time he leaves, he says Kapla. It's Kapla. No, it's Kapla. That's how it's spelled.
Samu Wraith says, LOL Kappa Cappuccino.
Cappuccino. Al Pacino's cappuccino machine.
You guessed it, Frank Stallone.
Romeo India Zulu says, Kaplizzle.
I love that collapse. That is so. I need to make that collapse a little louder. Kaplizzle. All right, you guys. See y'all tomorrow. I'll try to be on again tomorrow. I always say I try, and I am, but yes, you never know if I will or won't. I don't. I mean, I could probably fall dead tomorrow, but I'll try to be online. That's for damn sure. If I'm breathing and I'm playing Star Trek, I'll be streaming it. That's for damn sure. Alrighty. M5. In 4.
Romeo India
In 3.
Zulu says, try means don't die.
In 2. In 1. That's right, try means don't die. Later, dudes. Party on, Wayne. Party on, Garth. Swain's World. Party time. Excellent. Did a little. And we're out.